I've been exactly where you are right now. Your teachers are telling you that year 11 is the most important year of your life. If you don't pass your GCSEs, then you're a failure and you'll be homeless. Mocks are rapidly creeping up on you. The stress levels are rising and you're starting to feel seriously overwhelmed. I walked out of year 11 with all grade 8s and 9s, but looking back, year 11 isn't just about getting the best grades possible. It's also the year when you can really start to separate yourself from the crowd and get ahead of the game. So in this video, I'm not just going to offer you a full guide on how to get the grades that I did, but I'm also going to share with you exactly how you can get ahead of the game and make year 11 your year. I'm going to split this guide into 3 sections. Firstly, I'll show you exactly what you need to do to get the very best grades possible at GCSE with straightforward, proven strategies that actually work. Secondly, I'll share the single most important thing that you can start doing outside of studying, something I wish I'd begun doing back in year 9 or 10, that will improve almost every area of your life. And thirdly, I'll finish by giving you some mindset and motivation tips that if you take them seriously will make sure that year 11 is your year. So let's get into part 1, where I'm going to tell you everything that I did to get all grade 8s and 9s at GCSE, and here's how you can do the same. Your golden key to getting the grades that you desire at GCSE or even better is active recall revision. Active recall revision methods are revision methods that simulate what you're actually going to do on exam day. In other words, they're revision methods that make you think and retrieve knowledge from your brain without directly having the answers in front of you. The 3 best active revision methods that I used were blurting, past papers, and flashcards. So if I've just told you the revision methods that I use, and having worked with other top grade 8, 9 students what they use to get the best grades, why doesn't everybody do these revision methods? Well, that's because there is the opposite of active revision, and that is passive revision. And passive revision is much easier to do than active revision. Rereading notes, highlighting notes, reading textbooks. It's anything that gives you the answers without forcing you to really think about it. But studies have shown that active revision is far more effective than passive revision, and having worked with hundreds of students, the best students revise actively and the lesser students that don't really get the grades that they want revise passively. So stop taking notes and start taking and answering questions. Start doing harder revision, because this is the revision that's going to give you better results. 1 hour of active revision is worth more than 5 hours of passive revision. Now, active revision and active recall alone is a very powerful tool, but pairing active revision with something called spaced repetition will make you unstoppable. Spaced repetition is best explained as an example, and I always explain it by using flashcards. Say you're going through some flashcards on a certain topic, and the ones you get correct you put aside, and you'll say to yourself that you're going to do them again in 3 days. But the ones you get incorrect, you will do them again tomorrow or maybe later that day. Because the ones that you've got correct, you know, and that will stay in your memory for at least, I can't remember the exact amount of time, but it will definitely stay in your memory for 3, 4, 5 days. But the ones you've got incorrect, you don't know yet. So you want to focus on them questions more, and until you start getting them correct repeatedly, that's when you put them in the correct pile. And then once you've got them all correct, you can start revising them all together. If you've got them all correct again, then you start putting your revision elsewhere and you start focusing on different topics, or you start doing something else. And the final thing I want to mention in this revision section is sleep. Staying up till midnight, 1 a.m, 2 a.m, and even some of the students that I've worked with like 3 a.m and 4 a.m, this will kill your memory and it will kill your energy. We need sleep to consolidate what we've learned. So if you're really serious about getting the grades you want, and this goes out especially to those that are maybe struggling to get a pass, you're on that grade 3 looking to get up to a grade 4 or 5, get your hours in. Turn off the Xbox, turn off the PS5 and close your eyes. It will honestly benefit you so much, and it might be the difference between a fail and resitting GCSE maths or GCSE English and a pass. If you want me to dive deeper on actually how to specifically revise using some of them active revision methods, then leave a comment down below and I'll make a specific revision method video on how I use them to get the grades that I did. But I've made you aware on the techniques you need to be using, the important things that I did to get grade 8s and 9s. So let's move on to part number 2 of this video. So in part number 2, I'm going to tell you something that I started doing around GCSEs, probably a little bit after, but I wish I started doing probably in year 9, 10 or 11, that genuinely changed my life for the best. I'd arguably say that what I'm about to tell you, the thing that I want you to start doing, is one of the most important things you can start doing as a young person. But this thing is the gym. It is resistance training. And exercise and sport in general, running, jogging is great, and just doing fitness is amazing. So well done if you're already doing some kind of fitness. But resistance training, going to the gym and getting in shape, is especially powerful for people your age, and here's why. Firstly, and most importantly, getting in shape offers you respect and value, which is very hard to gain as a young person. You're going to have a wake-up call soon, maybe after GCSEs, after college, as you go into university. You're going to realise that not many people, other than your close family, your mum, your nana, your dad, actually care about you. You'll realise that people only really care about you outside of your family if you provide them genuine value. For example, your employer will say well done and they will start to respect you if you do a good job. Your friends like you because you make them laugh and you're fun and energetic. So value and getting respected is a tough thing to do as a young person with not much experience and is probably a little bit naive in some of these areas. But one thing that you are fully in control of and will help you gain an immense amount of value at a young age and will help you stick out from 99% of people your age is getting in shape. By looking good in a shirt, by having bigger arms, by having a bigger back as a man, by being in good shape, that is what catches the eyes of the people who can give you opportunities. While most people your age are eating junk food, playing video games, and falling behind and might start to go on a route that you don't want to go down once you leave GCSEs especially, you're focused in the gym, all the benefits that come with the gym, the mindset bonuses, the discipline, the resilience. It will give you more respect from your peers, your employers, and the people you romantically might want to start dating. Soon, being the cool kid and the funny kid and the class clown won't mean anything anymore. It will be the person that's in shape, that started earning money and has started to gain some status that really starts to become respected. And no, going to the gym does not stunt your growth. You cannot use that excuse. There are no excuses. A lot of you watching this video will have plenty of time to go to the gym. Oh, but I can't get a membership. Well, you can start doing home workouts. You might be getting pocket money from someone. You can buy a pull-up bar and you can put that in your bedroom. You can do pull-ups, you can do press-ups, you can do sit-ups, you can go out for a jog. You can really start to get in shape. And it doesn't have to cost much if you don't have access to a gym membership. Plus, there are also other benefits of going to the gym, like stress relief, increased confidence, increased self-image, increased focus, increased energy and discipline, which we're going to touch more on in a little bit. But the gym is so good. I'll stop talking about it now and we'll move on to part 3, but please go to the gym. Okay, so we're going to finish on some quick fire mindset tips that will help you get the grades that you want in year 11, and it will help you just in life in general for when you leave year 11. It will help you get ahead of the game, and as I've said many times already, start to separate yourself from the people that you don't want to be like. So listen up. Firstly, you really don't have much time. People will tell yourself that you've got ages, and it's not just to do with exams. They will go, right, your exams are in a year, or you can start going to the gym later in life, or you can start pursuing that goal you've always wanted to do later in life. but life goes quick and the clock starts ticking, and all of a sudden you get to 20 years old and you haven't started doing that thing that you wanted to do when you were a kid, and you start to gain responsibilities and you start to spend a lot more money. Life just takes over. So whether it's exams, you don't have much time with exams anyway. Before you know it, it's going to be results day and you're going to be sitting your exams or whatever. So get started revising early is the advice I would give you. But just in general, if you've got a goal and you can actually start doing it, which you probably can a lot of the time, go for it, because life goes quick. It is going quick for me. I know it is. I know I'm young, but if you talk to a lot of older people, they will say their life just goes so quick. So you don't want to get to 30, 40 and not have started doing the things you always wanted to do. Go for your dreams, go for your ambitions, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Secondly, video games don't care about you. Unfortunately, that GTA character that you've built that's really rich and handsome and gets all the girls isn't real. What is real is you. And you, unless you are going to be some super rich video gamer and you make it pro, or you're a massive streamer, which some people do, but 99% of people won't do, you will regret all that time that you have spent playing video games. All them hours, them days, weeks, for some people months that you have spent playing video games. You will wish you spent that time maybe going to the gym or reading books or doing something that's actually going to benefit you. Video games are designed to be addictive, to keep you on them. They are pure dopamine and pleasure. They are an addiction for a lot of young people. But the people that are achieving what you want to achieve in real life aren't probably playing video games. So the earlier you can separate yourself from video games, which I did, I really started to achieve and started achieving and started working on the goals that I wanted to work towards in real life. It's just a distraction that puts you off and puts you away from the things you want to do in the real world. So start learning some new skills and start making some real memories with your real friends. It's better going out there, exploring the world, learning, having a laugh with your friends than sitting in a dark room alone, grinding away, achieving these achievements and unlocking these achievements and getting to the next level on something that doesn't even exist and doesn't even care about you. Thirdly, GCSEs will end. There are points in year 11, I know I felt like this, where you feel like you're in an infinite spiral of pain, and year 11 can feel very long. All them revision sessions, the school hours are long, especially them winter months when it gets dark early. It can be very lonely and it can be very difficult to be motivated and to drive forwards. But I promise you, the mocks, the revision, the stress, it will come to an end. So put in the work now whilst you have that limited time, linking back to point 1, because there will be a day where it ends, it's all done, exams finish, and you will have that weight lifted off your shoulders and you will be free. Number 4 is choose your circle wisely. Your friends and the people you surround yourself with matter a lot. If your friends drag you down, make you waste time, I'm not saying bin them off. You might genuinely love these people, but if you sit next to these people and they are genuinely making your grades go down, then you might just have to say to them, bro, I'm sorry, but I've really got to move to the other side of the class because I want to get good grades. And if they're your friends, they will understand that and they will respect that you want to do better and you want to move forward in life and you want to get good grades. But surround yourself with people that have similar ambitions to you, that want to go to the gym with you, that want to do well, that are actually going to boost you and make you do well. And always be open to making new friends. Don't get too familiar with your close circle. Like, your close circle of friends are amazing and they're great, but they might not actually be able to offer you much more. The people that are going to offer you opportunities are probably the people that you don't even know yet. So have a good time with your close friends and don't bin them off at all. They're the people you want to be successful with and you know that you can laugh with at any time and you can go to when you're down. But be open to meeting new people and finding people that are on a similar journey to you, that want to get good grades with you, that after GCSEs want to keep on moving forward and do well in life. Number 5 is discipline over motivation. When we want to do things, when we want to do that revision session, when we want to go to the gym, This is when we feel motivated, and when we're unmotivated, we feel the opposite. We don't want to do these things. What is important is how we feel and what we do when we don't want to do things. When we don't want to do things, if we sit in bed all day and we just scroll TikTok, then that's probably not a good sign. What we need and what's more important is discipline. And discipline is doing things although we don't want to do them. And a great way to build discipline, by the way, is going to the gym, because a lot of the times you might not feel like you want to go to the gym, but you go to the gym because you understand that reversibility can occur. And reversibility means if you stop going to the gym, then you will lose progress. But that's not just about the gym, that's the same with getting good grades. If you stop revising, then you will lose progress. So discipline is important. You'll not always be up for that revision session, that gym session, but you do it anyway. Sixth is to do the hard things first. At the end of the day, you're going to have to do them anyway. That revision session or whatever it is, you're going to have to get it done. Do the hard topic first. Do the hard homework task first, because the more you do the easy stuff first, that's great, but you're going to get mentally fatigued. And then when it comes to the hard thing, that's going to require a lot of effort. So put your effort on the most important thing, the hardest thing first, and then the easier things will feel great to do. And finally, if you want to get top grades in GCSE maths and English, you want to improve your studying and life skills in general, then follow Strong Students. Please share this video if it helped at all. Comment down below if you've got any questions or you just want to say something. And feel free to leave a like on this video. You will get through year 11. You will smash it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.